pay rise immediately by doing these 5 things. I'm going to save you thousands as a small business owner. Thousands that you're not actually collecting, but you've already got, but you're just spending it. You're just weeing it out. Hello, my name is Super Steph, aka Stephanie Lee-Harper. And I've spent the last 2 decades going around, making my little company, having mum guilt about working on the business. And I've learned some things that I've got to tell you because you don't want to start from scratch. So that by the end of this video, you know these 5 steps that are going to take the money out of you spending it and give it back to you. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Party, party, party. That's how nice it is. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you need to get better clients. What I mean is avoid getting cheap people. I know, because I'm cheap. I'll get the cheapest thing possible. But you know what happens? You never make them happy. You need the people that have got the money and they're willing to spend the money. Don't get Scrooges like me. They associate price with quality and status. People don't buy Gucci just because it makes them feel better, just because they've got posh shoes and the shoes are the best. No, it's just because of the little name. And they also buy it because of what it says about them when they go down to the shops. People also buy better quality things and better services because they don't want the hassle. You always know that if you've got something cheap, there's always going to be hassle around it. So as long as you can deliver the goods, go and hike your price up. Now I know what you're thinking, because I think it too, when you think, how can I hike the price up? People are struggling. No, some people are struggling. Usually the lower incomes people are struggling, but there's people out there with their Porsches and their Mustangs and their Lamborghinis. They're not struggling. You might even think that you're not good enough to go and hike your price up. But honestly, the more money that people get, the less it's valued. So $100 to somebody who's working 10 bucks an hour compared to somebody who's working $50, $60 an hour, $100 an hour is nothing. So get that money, put it in your pocket. Bing, bing. Oh, thank you. Now there's this man called Dan Kennedy. I know I've been on about him a lot, but he is the guru of marketing. And in one of his books, I think it's called to Marketing. I don't swear. He talks about a magician, ironically, in his books. And he says that this magician does really well because he doesn't sell the tricks, he sells the outcome. He doesn't just say, oh, I do magic shows. He says, I'll make your kids' party unforgettable and carefree. He makes himself the local celebrity by doing videos and getting into the eye of the public. He becomes the go-to magician in that specific area. He's not competing against everybody, he's just owning his own category. Ah, look at my big hat, my town. Now his website is clean, it's easy to navigate. He's got testimonials, he's got photos, he's got testimonials from people that everybody in the city knows. He's got clear offers in what he does. And he does not do brand awareness. He is saying, hello, do you like me? Do you want to book me? He's asking the awkward questions. And do you know what he has to do? He charges more than average. Because one, people know that if you are asking for more money, you're generally better. Now we've all been there, haven't we? Where it's not actually true. But what you need that money for is you need that money for advertising to get more and more clients. Dan Kennedy says something really important, which is the company that wins is the one that has the most amount of money to acquire a new customer. And when parents book him, they've seen his images and they think that's what you should be booking because they're fearful of booking something else that's not going to work on the day. So I want you this week just to take your money and just add an extra $20, $50, $100. Or what you can do is take something out that you normally do, put the same price on this one, and say for an extra $50, you can have balloon twisting. And then you'll see just from this trial period if it's about the money or if it's about your idea of what your customer can pay. Now, if you like these messages, please like and subscribe. I'm new. I need every tiny little like just to feel validated. Or even write a rubbish comment below so the algorithm says that you've commented. I'll be happy just for you to moan at me. Now, the next one you need to go to is your profit sheet and find out of all of these shows, what is actually coming in. I did this the other day and I found that magic shows was 18% and disco parties were about the same. Face painting, because it's cheaper, 11%. Oh, hurt my feelings. But the most ones that I found really did well for us were running around entertainers dressed up in different costumes, 46%. There's a saying that says where energy goes, the money flows. So if you have a look and it says 46% on whatever you've got, You need to focus on that part to grow it and start getting rid of all these other bits. We had pamper parties. Oh my goodness, it was an absolute nightmare. Constantly washing pots, folding tiny little pink fluffy towels. Now you might think, yeah, but that's 11% of money. Yes, it is 11% of money, but it's also 11% of your energy on top of that, probably even more, just like pamper parties. So you have to go and look and see where the money's flowing, because money has its own weird way of moving. Look at Kim Kardashian. Just think 5 things that she can do well. Pretty, good on camera, but what else does she do? What does she contribute? If she goes to the pearly gates, what is God going to say to her? Kim, what did you do down there? I had a really good series wandering around my house with my mum and my sisters. Yeah, but what did you do? How much did you earn? $1 billion? Thank you very much. Now, if you like these tips and you keep thinking, what is she going on about being a kids entertainer for? And you really want to have a go, then have a look below. I've got a free guide. Click on it below and make your own business as a kids entertainer. Weekend work, great money, and it's fun. Honestly, you'll never feel like you've worked a day in your life. Next thing to look at is your loss sheet. That's on your profit and loss. So if you've got an accounting software package, great. If you don't, then you're doing it by hand, my friend, but that's okay because you'll be able to see it. And if you're only a smaller business, like just one person, that's even easier because you can have it in your head. You know how much you're spending on balloons every month. Is it $500? That's how much mine is. I was spending tons of money on printed balloons, love heart metallic balloons, beautiful shaped, ninja balloons. But all of this stuff is eating into your pocket. It's taking the money out like little squirrels and it's running off down the hallway out of your garden, and you'll never see that money again. Now, yes, you could say that the better the balloon, the more the business. That's true, but are you actually putting up your prices? It's this equal balance. And that's really important to know. I actually found that nobody cared about my purple, pink balloons. They were more than happy with just a balloon dog, especially with fetes and festivals. Nobody wants to be standing in a line, wiggling your fingers, trying to make a 10-minute balloon. And everyone's crying, checking their watches, standing in a long line in the boiling sun. So I changed it, I made simpler designs, cheaper materials, faster output, more profit, same happy clients, and that's a pay rise. Huzzah! Now this video is brought to you by Pubbets, the most affordable professional kids entertainer puppets. So if you want to add something high impact to your shows without blowing your budget, they are worth a look. I will put the details down below. If I forget, just let me know and I will send you the link. And my favourite, step 5, this is me. Personal life, save your money. It's my kid's birthday today. My little girls, they're twins. They're 7 years old. This here is a Lego set that I got from my little girl, and it's all crushed because I got $10 off Amazon if it was crushed. It's on her birthday, for goodness sakes. But you know what? That $10 I can make into something else. More presents, we're going away soon, that sort of stuff. So make sure you try and save. Skimp, skimp, skimp. She doesn't care if the box is crushed. She's 7. It's going to be ripped up and chucked in the bin. This one here, clothes. Look how beautiful this clothes is. Isn't that cute? It's like a little Red Riding Hood jacket from Next in the UK. Go on to Vinted if you're in the UK, get yourself some cheap ass clothes and save yourself a ton of money. So they're getting secondhand stuff for their birthday. They're not going to care. Coffee with some pretty syrup. It's like when you drink it, just you're sipping money, spitting it out, weeing it out. There's a lot of wee in this video. So for the people that are watching here and got to the end, just please put in your comments. I want to find out what type of companies you have got, if you've got kids, anything like that, just to see what type of people you are and who I'm talking to. Because at the moment, I'm just talking to a camera in my living room. It's a bit boring, really, a bit lonely. Ooh. So if you like these videos and you happen to be a kids entertainer and you like kids entertaining, then have a look at the video here about all the kids entertainer mistakes so you don't do them. Bye, friends.